everyone. Let's have another go. So, I hope everyone is feeling great today. I am. So, why does everyone chooses the easy way to do anything in life? Have you ever stopped to ask yourself that question? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Have you ever noticed that though? Like, when let's paint a scenario here. You're at work, right? And then you have some issue. You have something to deal with. And people always have this tendency to try to deal with a situation without really getting to the root of the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like that scene. Fix this here. It's a little wobbly. Okay, my bad. So it's like that scene from a cartoon. You got that guy sweeping all that dirt. Like there's like a pile of dirt, and instead of scooping it off the ground and throwing it, in the trash or whatever, it's like they lift the rug up, and then they sweep it right under it and they put it down. It's as funny as that. But this is what everybody tends to do in their lives. Not only, I mean, this work situation is just a hypothetical that I came up with because I've seen it so many times I lost count, and I'm sure you've all experienced the same thing. It happens to all of us, right? Because this is the tendency that people have to do whenever they come across anything that challenges their mindset or the way they view things or the way they want to deal with things, which is basically they don't want to deal with it. People tend to postpone things. Put it aside, we'll deal with it later. When in reality, that's not a smart way to do anything in life. You encounter something, you have an issue, you have a problem, whatever that may be. Let's use another analogy here. For example, you have a bill to pay. And in this case you have the money to pay the bill. Okay, I know people have problems, I understand. That's okay. We've all been there, right? But in this scenario, you have a bill to pay, you have the money to pay the bill. Money is not the problem. But for whatever reason, something happened, I don't know, life gets chaotic sometimes. You know how it is. And then you forgot to pay the bill. Well, whose fault that is? like really, whose fault that is? And this is how everything is. The easy way out is it's so, I'm trying to think of a way to put this. It's like people love shortcuts. I don't know what it is about the human psyche itself that people always love shortcuts. And that's not to say that every shortcut is bad, right? We're all free to live our lives however we want to live it. But the way I see things from a practical perspective, from a life perspective, now that I've learned many things about it at this point in my life, is that problems are meant to be dealt with as swiftly as possible, because then you're like, bam, done, it's done, I don't gotta worry about it anymore. It's all done. It's done. What's next? This is how we should treat everything in life. It's, I don't know, I like it that way because it feels, to me personally, it feels like it's the right way. A lot of people deal with things this way, the easy way, the shortcut way, however that may be, because I don't know, it's like people never want to take responsibility. People never want to be accountable for anything anymore. It's like so strange to me now. Like just deal with it. Imagine, let's say a couple situation, right? A married couple, for instance. Doesn't even have to be a married couple. Could be boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Some stuff starts to come up, and then people, there's just no communication. No one is talking about anything. Do you honestly think that that's a healthy way to deal with anything? I mean, don't get me wrong. Silence is very powerful when used properly for self development. Silence is a divine, powerful tool. But but when there's like more than one person in the picture, it's a whole different ball game. So people people forgot certain basic things of life that actually make life enjoyable and kind of easy to deal with when you deal with it properly, under, you do it in a healthy manner. And that's what I'm trying to say. And when I say healthy manner, I mean, let's say when you're a couple, like I said, I don't have to be married, whatever. If something comes up, people should talk. Just talk. It doesn't hurt anybody. Well, sometimes it may. But, communication is a very important thing in life, regardless of the whatever the scenario is. That doesn't only apply to, like, romance. But this is what I'm talking about right now because it's just what popped in my head. So when people avoid communicating with each other for whatever reason, of course there's going to be issues. Of course there's going to be repercussions. This is like the laws of physics. It's themselves, it's like action reaction. Action reaction, right? It's like that's basically what life is about, really. What is life really? Have you ever looked at it from that perspective? It's like life is an amalgamation of choices that we make, and then the repercussions of the choices that we make. It's so simple when you look at it that way. Do you see how this is? It's like, why do people overcomplicate everything? Why do people overthink over everything when there's so many easy ways to understand and navigate through life in a healthy way that it will make it much more enjoyable, livable, I don't even know what other words I could say. But here's the thing though. So you so before you before you make before you make any choice, before you take any action on anything, make sure you're doing the right thing. Or at least try to. Learn how to listen to your intuition. That's so important in life. If we are connected to ourselves enough to always listen to that inner voice, it helps so much along the way. Because often we discard that. We don't listen to it, even though it was there all along. It's always there. Every time we get to this like pivotal moments of our lives, crossroad moments, I would call them, life defining moments. We all have those. For some people, maybe every 10 years, whatever, there is really no rule. It just depends on how you live your life. But you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes certain windows of opportunity open in your life, and because you're so busy living your life the wrong way, because you're just not paying attention to anything the way you should, you miss that opportunity. It was right there in your face, right in front of you, and you missed it. And that's not to say that that won't come back at some point again. It may not. It might, when something else comes up, it might be different. You never know. Life works in mysterious ways sometimes. But what I'm trying to say is, it happens to everybody. And you know exactly what I'm talking about here. Don't fool yourself. You know exactly what I'm talking about here. And then that little voice is telling you, no, don't, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't get a good feeling about this. I don't think I should go for this. Or yeah, do it. This is it. Go for it. So I think that for every person out there learning how to listen to your intuition, your gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying. That makes such a huge difference in your life. It's a game changer in every single way. You're gonna, yeah, you'd be amazed if you did that, if you learn how to do that with more frequency, because it's gonna help immensely in your journey. I'm past my 50s now, guys. If you're younger, take that wisdom however you will. Make good use of it. I know what I'm speaking of, and I know you do too. We need to be more practical. We need to be more precise with the way we do things. It's it's a better way. It's a better way of doing things. And yeah, the easy way out, it may be it may be that instant gratification moment that you get when you do that stuff, however way you want to do it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that was the right move. Because most of the time, when you deal with things in your life that way, you're just being avoidant of whatever it is that is going on. So don't avoid things. Face everything that comes at you head on with conviction, understanding that you are in control and you can get through anything that you would like to get through if that's what you wish to do. That doesn't mean that you have to put up with everything that is thrown your way. You always have a choice. Never forget that. You can always walk away. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, there isn't much more to say, really. That's how I look at it. With that said, from my heart to yours, I love you all. Hope you have a wonderful night. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know it. I'll see you on the next one, guys.